Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Right, so it's your girl here, Tanisha. So I'm on Instagram too. So this will be live. So if you catch this within the next 24 hours, it's going to be live on my Instagram. So I'm doing this video, right, because one of my subscribers, Mike, basically said, what is so bad about a 401k? Your employer matches a substantial amount of what you put in. Literally, it's free money. This is what he said. Many times, right, you can withdraw early, take out the penalties, and end up with more money because of the company match. Don't know why anyone would want to do that anyway, but please explain to me, why would you avoid, right, contributing to a 401k? What is the scam about it, right? So I did a video and I said, that 401k, let me read the title. 401k scam and baby boomers are tired of the lies, okay? So I'm just going to break down some numbers, okay? I'm just going to break down some numbers, okay? Because it's very sickening, about this whole 401k thing. Believe me, guys, we were bamboozled. We were scammed, okay? We were hoodwinked in this whole ordeal, okay, of jobs, and jobs are going to take care of us, and jobs are going to take care of our family. And if you go to college, college is going to take care of you, and college is going to be your end all be all, and you're going to be successful with college and jobs and all of that. And then people get 55, 65 and realize that nothing fucking happened for them. They worked until they die. Right. So for all you 401k people, right, Mike, like I said, I'm doing this because I have a subscriber who said he wants me to explain, why is a 401k bad? Why do I think it's a scam? Now, here's the thing, right? 401k is bad if that's all you have. A 401k is bad if that's all you are depending on. Okay. Now, of course, if you have real estate and you got businesses that's bringing you in passive residual income, then that's different, right? And a 401k is fine. But if that's all you have, that's the fucking problem, right? So let's just say the average person, maybe on Instagram, you guys can tell me how much the average person puts into their 401k. So I'm going to put $300 a month, right? The average person puts in $300 a month into their 401k, which is about $3,600 a year, right? $3,600 a year. I'm doing the math right now, okay? So let's just say the average person works 40 years times 40. So in 40 years, investing $300 a month into your 401k, you basically have $144,000. Hey guys, on Instagram, I'm doing a YouTube video too, right? So you basically invested $144, Mike, into your 401k in 40 years. That's great, right? That sounds great, because now for retirement, right? For retirement now, you have $144 from your 401k, and then you have 15% from your pension, and then hopefully Social Security is still around, and you get $1,000 a month or $12,000 a year for your Social Security, right? So, but here's the problem. Your $144,000 is invested in the stock market. The stock market has never went straight up in 40 years. Okay? Now, that'd have been great if the stock market has went up. So that means your $144,000 could easily be millions of dollars. Right? But the stock market, how it works, it goes like this, it goes like this, it goes like this, it goes like this. It goes way up and it goes way down. It goes way up and it goes way down. It goes up a little bit, drops way down. It comes up a little bit, drop a little bit more. Goes up a little bit, drop a little bit more. Okay? So, Mike, your $144,000 every year is losing money. Right? Your money is being devalued every year in your 401k. All right? So, with that being said, inflation is 3% a year. Your job is not putting money into your 401k every year to match with inflation. Mike, because I'm answering a video. I'm answering a comment that one of my subscribers had And he said, what is so bad about a 401k? Okay. So now over 40 years, you invest $300 a year. I mean, $300 a month. That's $144,000 in 40 years. Now, everybody fell into this bamboozle that your job will match $144,000, right? Great. Sounds great. So let's see. My job matches $144,000 of what I put in. So that's $288,000. That's amazing, right? That's amazing. So now you could live maybe 10 years on your retirement in your 401k. But what happens after the 10 years? Now you still need money. So now you got to go get a job, right? Boom. But that's not how it works. Your $144,000 literally loses 12%. I mean, $1,200 a year. So that's about $50,000. That's about $50,000 over the course of 40 years you lost because of the market going like this and then inflation going like this. See, inflation rises. In 30 years, inflation done went up, right? 60%, 70%. See, people cannot keep up with inflation. Your money that you're working for cannot keep up with inflation. Your money cannot keep up with inflation in a 401k, right? So, Mike, right? You lost $1,200 a year. So that's about $50,000 in 40 years. So that's $94,000 that you have in your 401k, right? Now, oh, my company is going to match it. So that's basically free money. Like I said, that'd be great, right? So now your company is not matching what you put in. Your company is matching the value. See, nobody sat down with you guys to tell you how this money works. They didn't, right? So the company's going to match the value. So now the value of your 401k is $94,000. Remember, when you take money out now of your 401k, right? If you're doing it early, guess what? You're getting taxed 40%. So now that's about 60,000. That's about 60 grand. Let's see. That's about $60,000. Okay? That's about $60,000. So your job matches 60,000. So that's 120,000. Let's do the math. 120,000. Okay? It's 120,000. Let's divide that by 5. So for 5 years, with your 401k, 60,000, with your match from your job, it's still not a fucking enough. It's only $24,000 a year. You was making 60 grand. You was making 70 grand. Now you're living on 24,000. So that 120,000 really only lasts you about 2 years in your 401k. Hopefully you get Social Security. That's 1,000, right? And then your pension is 15% of what you made. So hopefully you made over 250,000, but you was only making 60,000. What is 50% of that? So you getting an extra what? 500 a month from your pension? You get 500 a month from your pension. You get 1,000 from Social Security. And you're only getting $2,000 from your 401k for the next 3 years. Then it goes down to about 1,100 after that. Then what? I'll wait. See, people didn't explain this to you, baby. They didn't explain this, right? Inflation goes like this every year. Your 401k does not go like this every year. Your salary does not go like this every year. You cannot keep up with inflation. Your money cannot keep up with inflation. This is why you cannot work your way to wealth. You cannot work your way to riches. You can't work your way to making more money because money devalues 3% every year. So, Mike, to answer your question, if your 401k and your pension and Social Security is all you got to depend on, you're in bad shape. You need to have real estate that's producing income. You need a business that's producing income, and you need investments that is producing income. There's stocks that you can actually buy that is keeping up with inflation. That's growing 5 to 6% every year on your money, year on year. But see, we didn't learn this in school. So people are financially illiterate. So, oh, my job is going to match. Oh, I'm putting 100,000 in my 401k, so my job is giving me 100,000. Now you got 200,000. But you lost 1,200 a year, but you lost 50,000. The value of your money now has literally went down. 1,200 a year. Then you taxed. Take out 40%. Now you got 100,000. You think you got some money. You got 100,000 at retirement, and 100,000 only lasts a year or two. What if you retire at 65? Your retirement only lasts a year or two? Now what? Or 5 years. Let's just give you 5 years. You retire at 65 and your retirement lasts you to 70. Then what? You don't plan, unless you don't plan on living past 70. That's why they raised the retirement age to 72. They're almost about to go to 80. Because companies don't have money to match. The company don't have money to match everybody's 401k. They're laying people off left and right, firing people left and right, finding ways to get rid of people that have been there for a long time. And you still depend on your stupid ass job. You still depend on your stupid ass boss and the stupid ass government. Oh, they're going to match my shit. They're going to match my 144,000, not considering inflation. Not considering the taxes, and not considering what you're losing every year. That's why they have these things called retirement jobs, because now they know people don't have no money. Companies laying people off after being there for 30 years, and now you feel like killing yourself because you only had that one job. You only had that one thing. That's why you have to have multiple streams of income. Real estate, Bitcoin, stocks and bonds, and business. Real estate, stocks and bonds, Bitcoin, and business can allow you to now have multiple streams of income and retire comfortably. That's what I'm working on now. I'm working on my retirement. So I'm working on my credit, right? So that I can get access to more credit, more money, right? So that I can now put my money into income producing assets that's going to help me live great at retirement. But I'm not interested in retirement, right? So I'm just setting myself up so that I can have residual money. I'm only 35. I got plenty time. If you're 55, you have no time. If you're 65, you have no time. If you're 80, you have no time. Under 40, you got some time. 45, you got some time. Anything else, you don't have no time. All right? So 401k is terrible. Social Security is terrible. Pension is terrible if it's the only thing you got going, the only thing you got cracking. That's why you start a business part-time, guys, so you can win. You start a business part-time. Fuck what the government is saying. Remember, the government don't give a fuck about me, you, your kids, your grandmother, your dying mother. They don't give a fuck about none of us, okay? We got to give a fuck. And if we don't give a fuck, then forget it. That's why people commit suicide, all right? People too stressed out. They don't know what to do, right? So, Mike, hopefully this answered your question. 401ks are terrible if this is the only thing you got going. Now, if you're taking money out of your 401k and putting it into real estate or Bitcoin or your own stock, or your own whole life insurance, then yes, it makes sense. But if you just depend on your job on a wish and a prayer, if you just depend on your job and you on a wish and a prayer, guess what? Hey guys, on Instagram, right? If you only dependent on your job with a wish and a prayer, you already dead. That's why you got to keep going to the job. right? That's why you got to keep going to the job for 40 years, living on a wish and a prayer. By the time 40 years come anyway, you got gout, you got cancer, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, you got migraines, you got constipation, you got knee issues, you got this, you got that, you got blah, 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 blah. Because you sick of going to fucking work. You sick of listening to your boss. So why is a 401k so bad? Because ain't no fucking money in a 401k. A 401k cannot allow you to live the life that you deserve. Getting education, getting knowledge that's going to help you, your children, and your family is what the asset is. 401ks are shit. Social Security is shit. Pensions are shit. Correction officers, they literally are hiring, and cops, they're hiring new correction and new cops and not giving them no benefits. They're giving them a little bit higher pay, but no benefits. And people think that's the best thing cracking. No, getting education, filling your mind up with the right knowledge so that you can go change your life, your children's life, your family's life. Y'all can go buy you some real estate. It's enough real estate for everybody. You can start you a business, enough business for everybody. Go find you the stocks that are producing 5 to 10% every year and put your money into that. Get you some Bitcoin and live your life. Warren Buffett ain't retired. He ain't worried about retirement. He don't give a fuck about retirement. He paid. Right? Meanwhile, employees worried about retirement. That's all they talk about is retirement. And they die before they even get to retirement, or they get laid off before they even get to retirement. Ain't that some shit? So guys, I'm looking to help 10 women start a health and wellness business, go to the bathroom, feel better, look better, lose their stomach, lose some weight, have some more energy, have your blood flowing right, stop being stressed, help you make at least $250 a week with a physical product. Okay, go to workwithtanisha.com. Workwithtanisha.com. See, I'm saving people's lives for real, right? I'm changing people's lives for real. Okay, from the comfort of my home. People could talk shit all day. They can say what the fuck they want to say. Okay, but guess what? Those same people at their job and they stuck. The same people right now on lunch breaks living on a wish. I'm not living on a wish. I'm not living on a wish. I pray and work. I pray and invest. I pray and go places. That's how you're supposed to live, guys. You're supposed to manifest, right? You're supposed to manifest. See you soon, guys.